GTA 5 player here today with the Stromberg. Now, I really like this car, but there's some things I really don't like about this car. But we'll kind of get into all that. Um, what I'm saying, I do like this car if you are a car fanatic, or if you're a little older, that's cool. Or if you're just into older Lamborghinis, you'll know that this is the Coutage. This is what this car is based off of. Which I thought was kind of funny because the Coutage was like the supercar of its day, and this car is kind of more of a boat than it is a car. Now, I won't say that the concept of a submarine slash car is not cool, and the fact that it's weaponized gives it even more pluses. Um, can't remember what the price tag is, so forgive me on that, guys. I'll look it up and get back to you on that. But it is up there. I want to say it's like $2.1 million is a trade price. Um, and then you have to put some extra money into it. It is based off what was probably one of the most venerable sports cars in this era in the late 70s. The Coutage came out and it was just beyond its time. So it looks dated here because it is. It's gosh, like this damn car is like would be 40 years old or something like that. Yeah, like 40-year-old car. So, but this used to be the badass, at least the Coutage was. So the Stromberg is a submarine car. We'll kind of get into that. We'll talk about performance here in a little bit. Well, we can do a test run right now, actually. So we have it at the airstrip. We'll take it over to the hangar, mod her out, then do some more runs, let you know should you buy the car. If you do buy the car, what upgrades should you get? Did it make a difference? And what kind of to expect. So again, we're not going to really do 60 runs and things like that. We're not going to race it. I'm just here doing a review by myself today. So what I'm going to do is try to get this car up as fast as possible, top speed. Hopefully it'll top out before we run out of track. I'd say comparatively, if you've been watching our videos, it's kind of what the looks of on acceleration speed. I want to say maybe it feels a little faster, but just looks a little faster. I don't think it is. So we're struggling to get to 100. So we got to 100, we got to 101. And had we had more track, we would have been able to get the car a little bit further on track. But the car does definitely look cool. Has that, again, it's based on the Coutage, which was just a phenomenal car for its time. But let's see what we can do to get this car even better. Alright, I'm going to push it to the limit. Alright, so we're here and we're going to take a look at what upgrades are available. We're not going to do it in the whole LS way. I like to do it that way, but right now there's some restrictions that some of y'all may be aware of, so we're not going to do it that way. We'll get back actually online soon enough though, and we'll try that out. We'll try some new methods out and get you in a little sense so we can see the cost of the customs. Or actually, I want to forgive me. A lot of these modifications have to be made inside your Avenger or your MOC. So correction there. So let's see modifications. Let's see what we got. You got all your standard modifications, your engine upgrade, your brakes. Let's just go all out. Transmission. Care less about the horn right now. I noticed that the suspension doesn't change. It's just because like my menu. So take a look at that. Like when we change the suspension, the ride height does not change. I don't know. It could be something that's wrong with my menu, guys. But do see about that. We're gonna get all armor because you know you always need armor. It's fucking lost. I'm sorry. It's freaking Los Santos, guys. Let's do window tint very light so you guys can see me. I just don't even see the point. Wheel category. Let's got muscle on it now, which is actually kind of along the lines I think with it used to come with. Let's do tuner for some reason. I kind of like that. All right. So let's do a little look around the car right now. The wheels look nice. You can't see anything else. I'm gonna keep it in this mode so you can kind of see as I'm adding things. We'll take a look at the interior here in a little bit. So now we're gonna get to the pretty much the more superficial modifications that probably mean a lot. I like neon lights. Let's put neon lights. Purple. Maybe not. Blue goes good for a blue car, but we'll probably change that. Um, let's see. Bulletproof tires, custom tires. You can see with these kind of, depends on your wheels. Kind of feeling that. And let's do a good. I think we saw all of. I want to say there is a spoiler. I thought this was spoilers for this car, and maybe I'm missing it, or maybe I just don't have it. I feel bad if I don't have it for you guys. But I thought this car could have some spoilers. I'm almost certain that it does. So it must be something. Ooh, that's one thing I want to get at is that the secondary color to me is just horribly placed. Like, I don't know that I would use a secondary color in most circumstances. I know it's a boat, but it really makes it look like a boat. This is palatable. Add all that back. We'll see what it makes in the way of performance. I mean, the car sounds better, and that's typical once you get the exhaust like upgraded. I didn't even see exhaust tips, so I'm thinking of showing you guys here. But let's just see, like, performance-wise, we have all the turbo and everything like that. Let's see how she handles. I think you can change the exhaust tips. I'm just gonna take a quick look again. I'm thinking I don't have that. If that's the case, then this really blows because this car doesn't have a lot you can change to it. Let's see what we can get as far as speed out of this car. We'll probably take maybe a couple of turns. I feel like acceleration is not too much different. We are at least, well, I guess I'm wrong because we're really stalling out right about here. And we're climbing pretty well, pretty steadily. We're just like about 107, so it's worse than, even though I'm kind of hating Rockstar right now. It's based on the Coutage, but it is not the Coutage. But I can imagine that the logic is that it's a submarine. So it's got a whole nother drive system and a lot of weight. It's got to have something to keep, control buoyancy. So it's not a Coutage. So I'm gonna meet you over, guys, at the beach, and we're at Del Perro Pier. Del Perro Pier. No, we're at Del Perro Pier, and we're gonna do just like the ad suggests. We just don't have a hot day that you can't see. So if the ad says, so you're screaming down on Del Perro Pier, something like that, someone's chasing you, blah blah, and you go to your day, you're hitting people on the way. Blood spatter, so we're just reenacting this. And you go to, you say, can you swim? And they pretty much, boom. So, does it do what the ad says? So, we're going to go into, okay, there we go. We're in sub mode now. It took a minute. I don't know why. And let's see, did the blood spatter come off? No, the blood spatter did not come off. False advertising. I'm calling the FTA right now. Okay, all jokes aside, so this is a pretty sweet car. You see we're kind of just, under the sea. Jack Cousteauing it up right now. And it's pretty sweet. It's pretty serene down here. Alright, depth indicator over there, so see how far we're going down into the deep blue sea. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys that if you go further than 500 feet, you'll start getting alarms. You can go a little bit more, like pretty much a tenth of a mile down, and that's what a crush depth is for this car. It doesn't just completely like crush, though. I can't recall what the Kraken does. What this car does, it allows watering. You start to drown, and you won't be able to surface in time. So I'm going to show you what it can do. I'm going to just kind of like open my player a little bit more so it can take it. It's very beautiful. It's very nice down here. And of course it has lights. Let me get some player safety. Just rest right here. Let's get some let's just go in this way. But as you can see, so we're down here. We don't have to worry about breathing. Now, I would say if you were wearing, like, the best thing you could do, and we could try this out, is where the where the scuba gear. I don't know if I can even access this, not online. But if you're wearing a scuba gear, I imagine you could just get out. I don't know about that. And maybe you'll be fine because it would convert. But I'll show you, like, this car still keeps going. And while we're in here, we can just look at the Spartan interior. If we had a day, it would be like vomit. That's what the ad says, like, there's vomit all over her. Or him, depending on what your date is. And it's pretty nice. You can see it's pretty clean, especially for 70s. For the 70s. Again, it comes with a CD player, and it looks like maybe that's a cassette. Not that it really matters, because all you can listen to is Los Santos stations anyways. We're just kind of around. It's really hard to drive in first person because I don't know how far. Well, I guess I do know from the depth gauge how far, like, everything is. So just taking it out, we're going to get back out of first person mode. And the lights do help when you're closer to stuff, but actually out in the open ocean, we got about 300 feet below us. We're more out in the open ocean. Okay, so you can see that we're approaching that crush now. So what I'm going to show you is, like, what's going to happen is hull integrity critical, starting to fall apart. Oh shit, it does break. So it's broken. So I lied about that. So if we weren't, we would be dying right now if I didn't have, like, handy dandy invincible mode. So imagine, you know, we're going, like, we're in the silt of the ocean. This is pretty sweet. So this is not probably why you watch this video. So let's see if we can do anything to revive this car. Let's see. Repair is just gonna break again. It needs to be invincible. Or, so yeah, it's not. So it's okay. Let's see. All right, we're back in business, guys. So I think we are. It's a lot. I think this car is pretty much dead. Yeah, this car is dead. We're gonna get it back on the beach. We definitely broke it. Yeah. So let's get it back on the beach and see what we can do about that. So your car will break. I used it before, and I went out and I died in it before it broke. I'm a little invincible right now. It was kind of like a spaceship just sitting there. Let's see if we can get it back into car mode, or if it's just, oh no, it's in car mode. Oh, and it draws now. I don't know. I did some doctoring, so I don't know. But it was done as a sub. So that was pretty sweet to be able to see the car kind of do its thing. And not, but it's pretty fun. Again, it does have the machine gun option, which, like most cars. I'm not able to fire him. I wonder if that's because this car is, like, kind of flatlined and came back. Not sure. They're there. I just can't use them. I'm thinking because this car might not be a thing. Yeah, it's not a thing anymore. It's kind of dead. So let's get another one over here. Let's just to show you what those look like. Sure. Oh, this one's kind of close to what we had. I think I'm feeling this one a little better, at least the paint scheme. This one doesn't have all the, like, well, let's get all. It's kind of ugly. So we got the machine gun here. See, wreak havoc at the beach. And when the police come, actually do a quick police shootout. Quick police shootout. Wreak some havoc down here. And And I'll show you what this car is actually good for. It's a very evasive car. It's easy to get away. Well, why are we doing that? So let's see. So pretty good. Car is invincible right now, so that's good. That would have been the end of this car. Was it fun to like just kind of wreak havoc in? Yeah. I'm having a good time. I don't know if LSPD is having a good time. This one probably can't go because it's invincible. If you have a 5-star and you want to get away from, the Stromberg is your friend. Because this is the one place Los Santos police cannot go, even in their boats. And let's see if we can find them. The boats should be showing up in a second. Interesting. They have a visual on. I love that. They have no visual on the suspect. And it's funny because the boats aren't even chasing. And it's like they can't even tell we're not that far from the surface. Like we're about 4 feet under. And I feel like if I was swimming they'd be shooting at me, so that's kind of crazy. But you can do a lot of undersea exploring as long as it's not 500 feet below and you're weaponized, so it's a little better than a Kraken. But I think the depth on the Kraken, I'll have to look it up. You can look it up, it's out there. Or you can just get in the Kraken and, you know, try it out yourself. But this is definitely a great vehicle to evade folks in. The only thing that's going to be able to hunt this vehicle really, like, is another Stromberg. If you're ahead of the thing, you're just going to be faster. As you can see, you don't move very swiftly, though. It's not a supercar underway. The question I have is, once you're really lost it, once you're in the ocean, it's not driving. This is interesting because I didn't know this was an all-wheel drive vehicle. Okay, it's not. I thought I saw. Okay. So that's kind of cool. I like the fact that you can still somehow suck in air and run your engine, but hey, I don't question things. I just work here. It's got kind of cool graphics. It'd be nice. I don't understand why it has the fins because they don't move. Although you can pitch it, and I'm thinking that's based on the fans. So it does have actually better control than say the Deluxo. So should you buy this vehicle? Yeah, absolutely. It's pretty fun. For the price tag though, if you don't have spare money just lying around, I wouldn't buy it. I'd buy some other things first. But it's definitely good, especially if you're trying to like for some reason get easy 5-star and evade police. It's probably easiest way because you don't even have to worry about transitioning vehicles. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Animation is pretty cool as hell too. Swap it over. You can do that. Just turn into a bow. Let's see what's going on because I have an invincible, so that's gonna do that. It's uninvincible. It resets itself every time it's damaged. Typically don't like having that on. I was trying to test something out for you guys. I do it for you. Alright, so this is the Stromberg, and we're just sitting here in sub mode. Now it's like 3 people, like it was like full transformer. And it's a sweet looking vehicle. It looks like the Countach from the 70s, Lamborghini. So that's that. Should you buy it? Absolutely. Oh shit. Why am I care? I don't care. It's a submarine. Should you buy it? Probably. Yeah. If you need a submarine, you should. It's better than a Kraken, not as a submarine, but just as you have a car now. I will keep it in my stable. Can't really think of too many missions you can use it on, and I don't think you can use this on like the heist. So I really just, unless there's a boat mission. Oh, there is one where you're going out and destroying like assets. The CEO mission and one of them are boats. So that's the easy way to get there. But although you can do that kind of in the aircraft too, you can definitely do that in Deluxo. So anytime you gotta go out on a boat, this actually makes it easier. I think there's some recovery missions where you have to get in the Kraken and stuff like that. I wonder if you could just go show up in the Stromberg and be like, yeah, bitches. You know, excuse my language. If you can just be like, yeah, and then just like, blow them all off the scale. You know what I mean? But it's decently powered. Rockets are pretty much slow, kind of like the Buzzard. I would say the Buzzard like rockets. It seems bigger though than because they're also torpedoes. Forget about that. So they're rockets / torpedoes. But should you buy this car? Yeah. Because the police are on their way. I'm gonna have that whole thing to deal with when they show up. So you guys like and subscribe. We'll have more videos coming for you. This is Should You Buy the Stromberg? What the fuck was that? Oh, that was my hat. Popping out of the roof of the car if you saw that. Should you buy this? I think so. I'm having a lot of fun with it. We'll play with it a little bit more, running from the cops and just kind of, see how long that just really lasts. This is very easy to run away from the cops. But, like and subscribe, guys. Thanks.